Dusty May and the Owls holding up strong here in the second half, trying to avoid falling to 0-3 in conference play. After two tough losses in Virginia last weekend, Mason had 3 red jerseys around him. A good hustle. Physics against him there.
And this is another lineup that we're not used to seeing from the Panthers.
Mason, Kravakovic, Hawkins, Corcoran. Forrest picked it up in a bad spot and will have to take a timeout. Terrific pressure from FIU. And Forrest is forced to burn a TO. So just 2 remaining now for the Owls with 11.5 minutes to play. We were talking about FIU's loss to Middle Tennessee last week, one they felt that might have gotten away from them. The fashion of that loss, disappointing for the Panthers between the poor second half shooting and the turnovers. FAU right now might feel a little bit disgruntled, sitting a game below 500. However, context certainly provides an optimistic view of the bigger picture. When Dusty May arrived in 2018, FAU had just 39 wins in the previous 4 seasons. Under head coach and former NBA veteran Michael Curry, 12 wins or less in each of those 4 years. Meanwhile, the Panthers had 21 wins in the 2 years combined before Jeremy Ballard arrived from VCU. In his first season alone, FIU picked up 20 wins. Anthony Evans had done great things at Norfolk State, took him to the big dance. They upset second seed Michigan State, but just could never really replicate the kind of success at FIU as he had in his previous stop. So despite a couple games this season, the Panthers felt they let get away, particularly Georgia Southern in double overtime, Middle Tennessee last week. The Owls are trying to find a rhythm, replacing players like Cornelius Taylor, Richardson, Maitre. Partner, the state of these programs is a far cry ahead of where it was just 3 years ago.
Both programs certainly on the rise. Dusty May has a nice young core to build around at FAU. Some good young freshmen giving them some minutes this year. And Brian Greenlee, the sophomore point guard, transfer from Minnesota, a guy they can certainly build around. And then Jeremy Ballard has really brought an exciting style of play to FIU with the full court press and hitting a lot of threes. And that's something that you can have success with, especially if you can get Charles Bassey out of this league and soon. And even this year, it's still early in conference play. These teams have shown spurts of playing really, really well. And I think both of these teams are better than their preseason rankings of 10 for FAU and 11 for FIU in conference play. I think they'll both end up finishing better than that when all is said and done this season.
Yeah, it appears to be 2 great hires from with FAU Athletic Director Brian Whites and FIU AD Pete Garcia. These 2 programs much further along than 2017, 2018. 11 minutes left here and a shot clock violation as the Owls turn it over again. That's turnover number 14.
That was something they struggled with last game and towards the end of the first half. And this one, FAU had been better in the second half, but now getting a couple turnovers the last couple minutes. They'll have to clean that up to maintain this lead.
2.5 minutes without a point as well for the Owls. Davis has 13. He's only missed 1 shot. He's 6 for 7. Hawkins up top. The alley-oop to Anthony Mason.
Great play, good feed from Hawkins, a little low, and Mason an athletic move to be able to make the catch and lay it in the air.
That's exactly what FIU would like to see more out of Javonte Hawkins. 17 assists, 7 turnovers now this season, creating inside the key. Corner 3, Forrest. He's in double figures.
Forrest starting to get going again. The Owls would like to see him continue to hit shots like that. If he gets hot, he can be dangerous.
Dusty May talked about his struggles, knows it's uncharacteristic. He's one of the top players out of South Florida, coming out of Blanche Eli High School. He's the Broward County Player of the Year. Averaged 26 points per game. And a tough weekend in Norfolk last time out, 2 for 12. In one game, 5 of 20 for the pair of them. He can be a factor. He has the Owls up 3, 51-48. Hawkins, bang! Knot it right back up at 51.
Got the screen from Mason to give him a little bit of room, and Hawkins can hit from outside with the best of them.
Starting to feel a bit of confidence here midway through the second half. Player that has at times disappeared, making his presence felt. Mason deflected that. FAU getting another chance. Here's Boyd again. Nicholas Boyd having himself an evening.
And we were talking about the young core that Dusty May can build around. Nicholas Boyd is one of them, the freshman from Garnerville, New York.
Only averages 4.5 points per game. Brewer got his man off of him, and Mason finishes the play.
Another nice little crossover from Brewer that really got the bench going.
Got the crowd going too. 54-53, Boyd, 8 points, 6 rebounds tonight in 15 minutes of action. Here's Ingram to the rim, left hand for 2.
The pace starting to pick up again.
Panthers 3 of their last 3. The Owls have hit 4 of their last 5. A zone look now from FAU. Day got his man off his feet. Floater no good. Interesting look here from Dusty May, switching things up defensively.
Good idea with FIU hot offensively. Switch it up, see if you can get them out of their rhythm.
The reverse. Schillinch, 58-53.
Good move by Schillinch to get underneath Mason. Mason's been doing a good job on him defensively all night, but Schillinch got the better of the matchup that possession.
FAU coaching staff imploring the 5 on the floor to extend their wingspan, use their arms, block off passing lanes. Davis can't make them pay from the outside. That was good ball movement.
Got a good look, just couldn't hit it.
So 0 for 2 against the zone. Ingram's fade away. No good, but offensive rebounding again for the Owls. Bunch of Windex men on the floor right now for FAU. Under 8 to play. Ingram downhill, stripped away. Here comes Hawkins. He'll line it up. Got it to fall. Javante Hawkins, timeout on the floor. This is a player who's missed a number of important shots over the last few weeks. He stayed in the gym, got his shots up, waited for his moment. He's connecting tonight. Hawkins has the Panthers within 2, pulling up in transition for the triple.